Brendan, how's the squad looking for this game tomorrow?
Cam's back in. Ali obviously was in the squad, he's fine, and obviously Rio is out. So,
have you got an update on Rio's situation?
Yeah, he'll miss the last two games, sadly for him and for us. He's had a fantastic season in terms of availability. It's 55 games he's been involved in, and just such a shame he'll miss these last couple of games. So yeah, you're probably talking it'd be okay for the beginning of pre-season, but just shame for us, even more so for him, that he misses these two games. Especially
given the circumstances of the challenge.
Yeah, I said at the time I thought it was a needless challenge. Everyone knew it was a free kick. So and he's just there to just stop the ball from running away. So for that to happen in that circumstance, it's not nice.
Looking to the game tomorrow, how much do you look forward to these days? A sunny day at Celtic Park with a trophy to pick up at the end.
Yeah, it's a great reward for the sacrifice that so many people have put in, and especially the players over the course of the season. So you get that at the end of the game, but the actual game, we still targets that we want to achieve. It should be an amazing day. The weather's been incredible up here, so we want to perform. We know it's a tough game. We played St Mirren last season as well, and only won right at the end. But for this game here, we've got a real focus to continue with our performance level that we did the other night, and let's see where it takes us at the end.
Well, there's so many factors to that in terms of giving the fans the performance that they want, making sure that you're in good shape as well going into the Scottish Cup final next weekend.
Yeah, I think what we've always listened every single game, we set out to entertain the supporters. That's why they pay the hard-earned money. They work all week to come and have a level of joy watching the team play, and I think in the main the players have provided that this season. There's been a real strong connection with the supporters and the players, and you see the number of goals we've scored, and we haven't given so much away. So yeah, it's just a repeat of that, hopefully.
How special are these days, Brendan, both for you personally, but for the squad, the club, fans? Days like tomorrow, how special are they?
Yeah, well, you certainly never take them for granted, because there is so much work that goes in to winning a league title over the course of a season. I think back to our work in pre-season, where we developed the idea, and then alongside hard work and the values of which this team play with as well. It's a very humble team. It's very competitive, and it has a real togetherness about it as well. So to demonstrate that weekly and arrive on this day that you can share with the supporters is a truly special day.
How do you reflect on this league title that you've won and the challenges that you've faced throughout the season?
It's been very, very satisfying as a manager, I have to say. Our first day in pre-season and right the way through the pre-season, I thought we set a really high benchmark, and we were able to continue with that. So we're here to win and win in the best possible way we can. And so as a manager, to see that growth of the team from last year, and then to see how we've performed this season consistently, and playing some fantastic games. And like I said, we've really stuck with our idea and structure of our team, because any good team is always made up of talent, the system, and a real positive energy, and that's what we've tried to demonstrate all season.
You mentioned about those targets that you still want to hit going into this last game. How important are they for you? How much do you stress that to the players, that it's sprinting over the line and showing why you're holding up aloft that trophy at the end?
Yeah, because I think as a player and as a person, you want to improve every single day of your life, and just because you have a piece of metal that you've won and achieved and worked very hard for doesn't mean you can't improve in the other days. So yeah, when we won the title at Dundee United, great, but I wanted us to still improve as a team and as individuals, and for that then you have to then bring a purpose to it all, and the players have responded to that, and now we have more targets to hopefully see if we can achieve and go for, and do everything we can to do that.
Just spoken to Kasper Schmeichel, who said that almost the foundation for the success this season is all about the desire and the hard work. Do you think that's something that maybe goes unnoticed when you've got a squad of so many talented players, that, as Kasper Schmeichel told us, that you've worked harder than any other team in the league and that's why you're champions? Do you think that goes a bit unnoticed?
Well, I think people who are in the know understand that anything that's worthwhile you have to work hard for and you have to sacrifice, and what we've been able to do is consistently do that. So the mentality in this team, the will in this team, and the will in the staff, because you know we drive that every single day here, and then you add that together with the talent, then of course it's you get the results. But those basic principles of will and desire, and like I said, a real positive culture that we have here, that all points to a team that gives you an opportunity to win.
You speak about the improvements in the side over the last 12 months. What do you think are the kind of key areas that you feel the team have really raised their game this year?
For me, the counter pressing has been a big difference. That was always something that's always been a part of my philosophy, and I think that as last season went on, that became better and better, and then we could really hone in on that over the course of the pre-season. So that, along with some of the slight structural tweaks that we make within the team, has given us that platform really to go and show our football. But our pressing has been really good this season, and obviously that counter pressing, because like I say, it's when you want to be the team of dominance, it's not all about the skill, it's not all about the talent. You have to get the ball back, and that's always been our mantra. You know, we have maybe 70% of the ball, but the 30% is you have to respect that, and that's what allows you to have the ball so much. And then from there, we're very clear in how we play.
I'm just reading that James Forrest is going to bring the trophy out and present it to his teammates. How nice a moment will that be for him?
No, it's great for him. It's I think it's long overdue, all the accolades he's receiving this season, and seen him the other night. 33 years of age, but he's still strong in his legs, strong in his running, and he's always had the quality. So be a really lovely touch by the club for him to do that with his family.
And will it be on penalties, free kicks, try to get him back?
Yeah, I think it's everything. He was so unlucky. Like, the keeper makes a really good save the other night when he cuts inside off his left foot. The one in the second half, he's dragged the first one in the first half, but he's always a goal threat, James. He'll always be there. So I'm pretty sure over the next couple of games he'll get the goal. But if he doesn't, he's still a wonderful player.
There seems to be a real kind of feel-good atmosphere around the club, not just at the moment as the trophies are getting handed out, but I'd say across the season. From the fans to the players, there's a real connection there. In terms of yourself, is this maybe the happiest you've been across your two spells at Celtic?
Yeah, there's no doubt. As I said, it's been the most satisfying. I think when I came back, it was it's always a privilege to manage the club, and then going away, I realised partly what I missed when I was away. So coming back, I was going to enjoy every single moment of it. Last season didn't start so well, but then I'm tested as a coach and a manager, and especially when the pressure came on in the last period of the season. So we came through that really, really well, coped with that. And in this season we've been so consistent. I've really enjoyed watching the team. I've seen them every day, and like I said, some of the values here that we have within this club, and seeing the humility and how hard the guys work, and how much they want to win, and also how they've got over setbacks this season. So for me, it's been a great season for us. Champions League was a big one, and not for me. I think as a club we wanted to, of course as a coach you want to work at the highest level, but us as a club we wanted to show that we can be competitive at that level, and and I believe we did that. So you add that then to what we're doing domestically, then naturally it feels good. And now when you get to this part of the season, it's always an exciting time anyway. So sun's shining, the real Celtic days, and that's what we love.
Just actually, Brent, sorry, just quickly, your message for fans. I think there was a bit of talk about the post-match celebrations in the city centre after the match tomorrow night. Obviously you want fans to celebrate, but celebrate in a safe way. Do you have a message to your supporters?
No, exactly. I come to Celtic Park tomorrow, have an amazing day. We are going to try and finish off the league campaign in a really good way. Enjoy it. Absolutely, that's why supporters work hard all year round to pay for their season tickets and come and watch their team, and then celebrate, and as always, celebrate safely. And yeah, I'm sure the Celtic supporters will do that.